Yeah. Are we live?
1 second.
I'm just in a family. I've married into a family who thinks I'm weird because I'm not, I don't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm the weird one.
I mean, they're going to hear this, so don't say anything that you don't want to get heard.
Oh, well, hopefully
kidding.
Jesus didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Welcome to Wepa in the morning. Yeah. Have a happy Monday. Whoa. Look at you, cuz your arms, they look jacked, but they look short on Zoom.
Here's the thing. My arms are still jacked because I'm a flabby mess right now.
Yeah? And
yeah.
Did you get, were you out of breath this weekend walking up the hills again?
Yeah, and I think I realized why it is. It's because I miss you.
I miss you too. Yeah.
Yeah, happy weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I mean, because Wepa in the morning's a hit because people are copying it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some people copying. Well, no, but listen, that's okay. What do they say? Imitation
is the biggest form of flattery.
Yeah. Biggest form of flattery. It's
I was just joking. What I was going to say is I've been getting messages all weekend, people saying that they don't feel right waking up without seeing two Franks and Beans FFs. So
right.
They're waiting for Monday, which is a good sign because we have so much fun doing this. And because I'm getting used to seeing you in glasses, I really want to talk about a thesis paper with you when I see your face.
And then people have been getting mad at me saying you keep saying you're wearing them without frames, but it's without lenses. I'm wearing the frames without lenses, and a couple of people got angry at me this weekend, and I'm sorry.
You know what it is, cuz? Here's what I've realized. I can't be upset with you if you blow up at me once in a while. I'm a lot to deal with. You take a lot in. Once in a while, you can release on me. That's what friends are for. And also, you got to understand, once in a while, I'm going to release on you because you know what? You're just a good-looking kid. And it's just like, we just all have to sit here and deal with it.
Just deal with it. Yeah, cuz listen, I just figured because if you guys have noticed for the Wepa in the morning show, I only wear the glasses on Wepa in the morning. When we do the other podcast, I won't, which by the way, because our Patreon members for the 25s and up today, we're going to be interviewing Bill Burr. So that's today because you guys are watching this live. So today at 3:30 Eastern time for 25s and up, we'll be interviewing Bill Burr if you want to watch that live. Of course, it will come out eventually, but live today, Bill Burr, 25s and up. So, go ahead if you want to upgrade to 25s, do what you need to do. If you're at 25s, congrats. We're going to get Bill Burr 3:30. But the reason why I wear glasses and have this look is because one of us has to look like a woman. One of us has to look like a woman on this morning show because it can't be two white men. That's not what we're about, especially in the Spanish-speaking on our only Spanish-speaking morning show. Somebody has to look like a woman, so I figured it was me with these glasses because Valentina won't show her face for two reasons. Either one, she's getting in domestic disputes and doesn't want to tell us about that, or two, just because, all the hair and nail salons have closed, she just will not dare show her face. She just won't do it. And Mike, I don't know why Mike never turns his camera on. It makes people go pewing, but he just doesn't want to do it. So I don't know what's going on with him.
You missed the third option. What if the third option is the nail salons are closed and she's being domestically abused?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Why do you have a highlighter in your tooth?
Because I'm ready to work.
You ready to work? Cuz listen to me. If you think, listen.
If you think I'm fucking losing my mind in this house at this point, me and my wife got into a big blowout about 10 minutes ago over putting up something on the wall. You got another thing coming.
Oh wow. Well, I'm a pro at blowouts. So what did you put it up on the wall?
No, we didn't put it up on the wall, but we've got, it's just expected when you're cooped up in the house with someone for, it's a month and a half now. We've only had one blowout, and it was today, and it's because I didn't have coffee. So it's really my fault because women are always right and guys are always wrong.
Yeah, women are always right, and I know it's only been a month, and it's probably going to be about another month.
Hold on a second. Let's go to the weather girl for deathly stares. There we go.
Well, listen, the good news is today was announced that New York, the epicenter, we're going to start having antibody tests. So get your antibody. If you have antibodies, you're good to go. You're going to get a little card probably that says you got a cute little fucking antibody and the corona can't get you. So what do you think of that?
Cause I think I understand why people can get a little paranoid that there's going to be a device scanning you or whatnot. But, with this, the Chinese are already doing it, right?
Oh my God, my daughter, when I take my daughter to any Chinese owned like play place, like daycare center or like ball pit, they always test her fever. They say for fever. And then they put the little gun on her head, and then it just comes, it's never a temperature, it says God bless the USA. That's what it always says God bless the USA, and then they let her in. But yeah, putting the fever stick on the head, I was saying this, I think it's going to be now our new reality for a little while. It's going to be, you go to a place, bouncer asks for an ID, and they give you the fever stick. That's the thing, because it doesn't ever touch her head. Like it's just it's like right off her head. And it always, there was one time where she wasn't sick. I mean, she was there, but the thing said 101, and they wouldn't let her go in. And I'm like, she's not sick though. Like she was fine, and then she was crying all day, and then like 10 hours later, she was sick for a week.
Yeah,
I don't know if they gave it to her.
Yeah, you never know. But it could be one of those things that is scary at first, like all changes are, but eventually, we just accept them like we do ads on YouTube videos now.
It's just what it is. Well, Monkey, I told you this last week. I mean, think about the world that our parents grew up in. They could walk to the store when they were little kids, and they could go play outside. And I grew up in a world where I wasn't allowed to do that. If I wasn't allowed to cross the street till I was about 16 years old, because my mother knew the neighborhood I lived in, and there was a lot of people who weren't Catholic.
Yeah, I grew up in a world because my parents were so old when they had me that I've actually heard them refer to Black people as Negroes, and they thought that was the polite terminology.
Because you grew up in a neighborhood where, make no mistake, you got shot for a guy that breaks into women's apartments and sniffs underwear, and then the guy that shot you made a one-man show that's better than your career.
I mean, how wild is my life?
Yeah, I mean, the kid came out and made a one-man show and crushed it. I mean, that kid got on SNL after shooting you, and you're doing Wepa in the morning with me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wild life. Yeah, and yeah, the kid I got shot with got put in prison for sniffing panties.
Cuz, make no mistake, can we please get the guy that shot you on the potty? Would you mind that if I reach out to him? Cuz, make no mistake, I can find him and I can get him a Zoom link.
You think if you don't think if we're not getting that guy, which we never will, because I don't even remember who he is, what his name is, but
I do.
If we were going to get that guy, it would be the $1 billion deal, because that, I think we could get Ellen to buy that. Should we just fucking do it? Because Ellen will put that horse shit on our television show, because make no mistake, her whole show is horse shit. Most of the stuff was horse shit. It was all hidden by studio audiences and bells and whistles, but now it's an even playing field, and me and Chrissy got a green screen, so yeah, compete with us now, bitch.
Compete with us now, bitch. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Giannis got shot when he was in his 20s because he was delivering money for drug dealers, and he got shot. And if you don't think if you don't think there hasn't been a couple of times where I've been sitting in quarantine reading some of your tweets and listening to you be an FF, if you don't think I wanted to hire that guy for round 2, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I was not fucking delivering anything for drug dealers. Here's the thing with Chrissy.
Why did you get shot? Here's
the thing with Chrissy. If you're a listener of Chrissy DiStefano, you got to understand that it's entertainment first. I'm going to come up with a new nickname. It's take it with a grain of salt, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Take a grain of salt and do this, because you never know if Chrissy's
Chrissy Salt Bay.
Chrissy Salt Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid will make up details, and it doesn't. And here's the beauty about it. The beauty about it is he's right. It doesn't matter. The details don't matter. Nobody cares. The only people that care about you, and never forget this, are us, Venetia, and your family. And that's it. Mikey doesn't even care, because Mikey's fucking angry at his ex-wife right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey doesn't care. We care about you. No, Mikey cares. Listen, the team of women here at History Hyenas care about you. That's the 4 of us. We all care about you and love you, but everybody else, nobody cares. So just listen to our version of the news and the stories, and then I just think you'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when Chrissy puts on those glasses, you're A-okay, babe.
I'm A-okay. Yeah. Now listen, so we got the antibody test is coming, which could be a good thing, even though the World Health Organization.
Can I just ask you a real quick question before we start to the news?
Yeah.
Is there any way we could that pre-recorded production meeting you had with the weather girl? Can we run that back?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of key words I can yell out that could get her in here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Because make no mistake, I'm wearing these I'm wearing these glasses and I look like a Jew. And in this instance, the Jews do control the weather because I could get her in here. I could cause some storms. Because you guys, I hope that the fans of this podcast appreciate that I'm doing the podcast live from the dead.
Because that was really funny. That was really funny. Because in this instance, you can really control the weather by saying a few things, and you can get a storm in that room real quick. I could get a storm in this room real quick if I want to, but you're not paying enough for it. Yeah. So let's go to the next story. Israelis, Jewish people are always doing the right thing. They maintain social distancing while protesting coronavirus measures. So that's a lot different than Florida. But look at the Israelis here. They know how to, in Israel, they know how to socially distance while still protesting. So that's great. So they need to let the Hasidic Jews need to watch what they're doing here, because the Hasidic Jews in Brooklyn are not doing this. They're having funerals and weddings and they're all rubbing up on each other. So what's the difference between the way they're doing it in Brooklyn versus Israel? Because Israel's doing it the right way. Well, Israel's pretty much a secular country, so it's a big difference. But just to correct Chrissy a second, they weren't protesting social distancing measures. They were employing social distancing measures while they were protesting the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. Will get punched. Benjamin Netanyahu will get punched through. He'll get punched through. He'll get punched. I mean, Israeli people hate this kid. This is what I don't understand about Benjamin Netanyahu. Is like the kid got convicted of crimes while he's in office. They're protesting against him during a pandemic, which lets you know they fucking hate this kid. If you're gathering, risking getting 102 fever or maybe dying or killing your nana, you fucking hate this kid. But how is this kid still in fucking office? I don't know. I feel like Benjamin Netanyahu, he's been the prime minister of Israel my whole life. Like, are there rules there? That's why you're absolutely right. I don't remember. How many years has that kid been in office? It seems like he's been the prime minister since Israel became a country. Yeah, in the 40s. I don't know. And also the funny thing about that kid is he speaks with no accent. I mean, is the kid from New York City? Yeah, he might be. Hey, guys, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, the Israeli people are a little slippery. They're a little slippery. Yeah. I could say because I have the glasses on. Cuz when I have the glasses on, I might as well be wearing a yarmulke. This is a 2020 quarantine yarmulke, or are these glasses? Yeah, I mean, he actually might, because I think if you are Jewish, no matter where you're born, you're automatically given citizenship to Israel. But also, no. I don't think you get citizenship. I think you just get to go there on a trip. No, don't you just get to go there on a trip? I think you can automatically become a citizen if you want to. Wow. But as long as you're Jewish. As long as you're Jewish. And I think, because that's why it was founded after World War II. So Jews had a place. What if like my mother's Catholic, but she ate a lot of rye bread? Would that count? I don't think that can count. What's even a better question is Amari Stoudemire converted to become a Jew, and can he get in? I think the answer is yes. I'm not sure. That's a really good question. I don't know. But I know the Israeli basketball team is pretty good. They're a pretty good team. I mean, Madonna's a Kabbalah Jew. I mean, does that mean she could live there? I don't know, cuz. Because we got to get Moshe Kasher back on and explain. We got to get Moshe Kasher. We got to get Moshe Kasher back on and figure it out. That episode's doing great for us. Yeah, go check out Moshe Kasher right now. It's on YouTube and iTunes. He talked all about Orthodox Jews and kind of what that life is like being inside a Hasidic Jew, which is wild. Yeah, and then we yelled at him because they're not abiding by social distancing protocol in New York City. No, we didn't, but we should have. But that's what we'll get him on again, and we'll yell at him. So another thing you saw, Yanni, you saw half of LA is unemployed. You saw that in the news. Yeah, well, Tim did. So what is this, 2018? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, is that news really? I mean, you know what I mean? They're always unemployed. Yeah. Why are you even reporting that? What would have been an actual news story is if you said 80% of LA is employed. Because I'm not, I'm Chrissy Salt Bay. These are true story.
I would say 10 times, I'm not lying, 10 fucking times I've been in a car going to the airport, talking to a manager and agent about something in TV, whatever we're talking about in our careers, like, talking. And 10, I've been to LA a decent amount of times. So, but 10 times the driver has turned around and given me their card and said to email them. Can they email me a script? Can they email me, rights to something? I have an idea about that idea. Nobody in LA is actually doing the job they want to do. They all want to be in movies or TV shows. LA is made up, just imagine a city of the most cutthroat people in every community in the world. Think about the most cutthroat kid in your fucking class that would cut your throat and drink your blood to just get an A on the paper. That's what that city is made up of. That's what they're all made up of. So, and I don't even believe anyone in LA that says they have the coronavirus. I just think that they're making it up to try to get roles in TV shows and movies. I really fucking do. There's one guy that I know for a fact he has the coronavirus, and it sucks. Is Nick Cordero. He's the lead of Bronx Tale with Chaz Palminteri, and that kid had to get his fucking leg amputated. He's still in a coma, but he lives out in LA. But I only believe he has it because he's a New York kid.
Yeah, LA is a completely fabricated town from A to Z, from soup to nuts. I mean, think about it. People go there and they create a new persona. They create who they want to be.
Right.
They create the telling you the job that they have when they don't. Everyone's pretending in the town. Even that town itself is pretending to be a town because it's not a self-sufficient city. It needs to get its water pumped down from Canada or some shit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And it's nice. That's why, it's nice to have a voice of reason like a Timmy Dillon. I know you guys, I'm sure most of our fans are Tim Dillon fans. If not, go check out the Tim Dillon show. It's great entertainment because he's just a voice of reason, a voice of truth and all this. I mean, I know he goes wild, but it's like, he's just like, yeah, listen, but I saw like all the stars in LA were like, oh, we feel so bad for people having their prom. The kids don't have their prom now. And Tim was like, listen, most of you kids are fucking losers and a bat saved your life. So a bat saved you from getting, embarrassed and growing up to be school shooters because of the fucking bat. So shut up about the prom. Most of you weren't going. Most of you aren't popular. And it's just true.
And I spoke to Tim Dillon, and guess what, folks? Yeah, as you know, he's one of our favorite guests. He's one of the funniest people on the planet. One of the people I love listening to the most, makes me laugh. We're going to have a double Patreon episode with Tim Dillon.
Wow.
We put it on our Patreon. He puts it on his Patreon, and we're going to go off. So that's going to happen this week. Stay fucking tuned. Patreon members, matriarchy members, fucking swing your pseudo penises around. If you don't think the two fucking girls you're looking at right now aren't taking care of you, then you can't say yeah.
Cuz, make no mistake, you didn't tell me about that. Between you not telling me about Tim Dillon's conversations and the plans, and you sneaking into Bay Ridge and doing videos and not telling me, if you think that I'm not going to get the situation to follow you around and mark your every fucking move, you got nothing coming.
Because if you don't think, I wish I could have told you, but I can't. My wife's telling me I got to limit the people I'm exposed to, and she doesn't trust you because of your usual ways of banging toots.
Yeah, but I don't have the corona, though. You hung out with someone who had it.
True.
You're riskier.
Am I allowed to hang out with Chrissy?
What'd she say?
If I'm going to Long Island, we can't see anybody. That's the weather. It's a little stormy over here as well.
Oh, shit. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's the second trimester.
It's a little cloudy in here.
It's a little cloudy. Yeah, no. I don't have well, we'll see. Well, now that going back to our first story, if I got the antibody, it should be all good.
Yeah, I mean, because okay. I don't think that the coronavirus is going to get you. So what'd you have for breakfast? Avocado and vegan toast?
No, yeah, I had Van's gluten-free blueberry waffles with organic maple syrup, cuz, and I've been working out, every day, just being an FF.
Because I think living with the situation is good for your health. I mean, it may be tough on your emotional state, but it's good for your health.
You know what? It's a good point, actually. Do you bring that up? It really actually is. I mean, because I think what Mrs. Pappas's complaints would be true for me, like say 2 months ago, but now I've just been around three people.
Yeah, she never said that. I'm just making it up. Yeah, I'm just making it up.
Brittany, I can't wait to start our girl chat. Me, you, and the girls, we got something to talk about.
Because we got some dirtbag news today.
Yeah, we got some dirtbag news was stolen from Sergio Chacon's DBS podcast, which I will never do. I'm trying. He keeps asking me to do it, and I keep saying my Zoom don't work. And he's like, I bah. And then he goes, runs miles with his pit bull and does pull-ups on the fucking playground equipment that's supposed to be closed. I mean, the kid's just a criminal. So DBS dirtbag news, unfortunately, out of Nova Scotia, Canada, 16 people killed. Some fucking FF just went on a rampage. 51-year-old Gabriel Wortman. Wortman, what a stupid ass last name. He killed everybody, and that doesn't happen normally in Canada, but because of the lockdown and the coronavirus things going on in the United States, somebody's got to pick up the mass shooting. So for this one, Canada did it.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to Gabriel for really picking up the slack.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's got to be out there doing it. We can't. We're in lockdown. Thank you, Canada.
Yeah, the United States. Yeah, our exports. They've just been everything's slowed down for us business wise. So we didn't have a school shooting last month, and we haven't had a mass shooting in a while. So now we picked up the pace in Canada with Gabriel Wortman. So you're a dirtbag, but you are an American hero.
Yeah, and also as you know,
obviously I'm kidding.
He got 16, but as you know, it's real second rate. That's Canadian shit. Nobody cares. I mean, if you want to do it, you do it right. Like today, actually, our HHFOD. If you're gonna do it, you gotta, like everything, America, you gotta go big. Okay, we're going back to the people who started this whole thing in the modern era. Dylan Klebold and the other FF sociopath. Today is the anniversary, is it not, of another shooting? I mean, it's like we could do an HHFOD every day on a shooting. On a
fucking shooting. It's like obviously like we're being, it's a silly comedy podcast, but it's like it is fucking comical how many goddamn shootings there are in this country. And it only takes now that hasn't been like, I remember seeing yesterday when I saw the news of the Canadian mass shooting, it almost made me feel normal. It almost made me feel like, oh, wow, this feels like regular life now because not everything's about the coronavirus. Oh, just a mass shooting. I'm used to that. How fucking wild is it that the world that we live in? So, yeah, I'm sorry, stupid protesters that listen to whatever fucking dumb conspiracy theorists. It's like, yeah, our world's going to change. Is that a bad thing? Because it's always we've lived in a world of mass shootings. So now I'm sorry, your kids got to get a fucking fever gun once in a while when they go outside. I mean, what's the big deal here?
Yeah. Before the HHFOD, and then I want to say something to you, Chrissy, because you're really good at that. But Team Goodman, Dylan Klebold and whatever the other guy's name.
Yeah, killed 13. Yeah, they just missed Dan Soder.
Yeah, because he's from Denver.
Yeah,
they killed
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, they killed 13 people at Columbine in Colorado, in Denver. Cuz I got a question for you. You're real good at that. You're the one who actually made me. You helped me a lot because Greeks are paranoid people. We're paranoid people generally. We hide shit in mattresses and stuff like that, and we fucking hoard.
Right.
But you're actually you opened me up to that. You're like, I don't care about that stuff. Take my DNA. And I was like, yeah, what nobody cares. People think that they're going to do some nefarious thing with their fucking DNA. It's like people are still people. Most people are not evil. If people were evil, mostly the way that a lot of these conspiracy theorists describe, we wouldn't all be fucking here still. The world wouldn't be here. It's like, yeah, take my fucking DNA. What are you going to do with it? I'm here for 3 more decades. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, who cares? It's like, okay, so what? Yeah, you have my DNA. You have my face. With facial recognition technology. Okay, I mean, what the fuck? What am I doing here? I mean, I'm a low-level citizen. It's like, what do you want me to do? It's like, if you were going to take it, because if they can take a picture, if on Google image, okay, like my 4-year-old can Google, put in her address and see a picture of her front door from 3 years ago, that a 4-year-old can Google. You don't think that the CIA and whatever black ops people we have don't have a thing that they can fucking look at my beating heart right now from outer space? What's the difference? Yeah. They can do it anyway. Just, you got to give up. It's to let go. You just let it go. It's like the story about these monks. They were walking through this muddy road, and there was a woman on the side of the road that couldn't get to the other side, and it was this mud, and they had to get somewhere, and blah blah blah. They had to like catch this bus or something like that. They had to catch a bus, and the 2 monks saw. The one monk was like, "We got to make the bus," and the other monk was like, "Let me take this woman across this muddy road because she can't get on by her own." So they do it. The monk waits. Then they have to walk. They have to walk for 5 miles. And they finally get to where they're going. And then the other monk says, "I cannot believe that you picked that woman up and marched her across the road. And he was like, I let go of that woman 5 miles ago. So the one monk just had it for so long, just holding on, couldn't let it go. And the other monk, as soon as it was over, he just let it go. So Cuzzy, you just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go, because truly, I mean, cuz nothing, especially now with this coronavirus, I mean, what the fuck, nothing matters, you know? Yeah. Well, here's another one. Here's, cuz I'm Chrissy the Monk today, cuz make no mistake, I'm Chrissy Monkfish. What about, you know, if I gave you a glass of water and I told you to hold the glass of water out, and I said, wait a second. Get back to me, because I know that analogy, but I'm blanking on it. Let me Google it and then I'll get it to you.
No, but it's, yeah, just in conclusion, it's really good to remember that you're not that important.
Yeah.
None of this is permanent. And most people don't care about you. You're not important. So the CIA or what's the new one? Bill Gates is the new target, because he does a lot of charity, but the people are saying that he's doing something bad. Maybe he is. I doubt it. But it's like nobody cares enough to do these big schemes and shit like that. Like nobody cares, man.
No.
So a lot of times people are doing good things to just do fucking good things.
A lot of times the reason why you think that, these people are out to get you and this is out to get you and blah, 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 you think they want control over you. It's because you want control. You as the person wants control over yourself, and you think you want to matter more. So you try to say, oh no, this happened and this got stolen from me and that. No, it probably didn't. It probably didn't. People, we give ourselves too much credit. It's like, no, not many people are thinking of us. So just fucking relax. Just sit down, get the antibody test. If you have a dry cough and a fever, just stay home for 2 weeks. And that's how you get back to business, Bubbas.
Yeah, because I feel like we've been giving them a little bit of a long day, but long days are always interesting. So now let's give them a little good news. It's Tank's stolen good news, people.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's a little segment we stole from Tank's good news, and we made a clip for him to put on his Instagram, and it didn't even move the needle.
Yeah, it didn't even move the needle, because make no mistake, that kid does not have engaged followers.
All they care about is memes, but we love Tank. Do you understand how much we love Tank Sinatra? Let me tell you something. Tank Sinatra is a good guy. He's a wise guy.
Yes.
And he lied about his stimulus check because the kid's broke.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
All right, Tank's good news today. Stolen Tank's good news, guys. You're going to love this one. A teacher reads a story to a student while practicing social distancing. It's a real heartwarming photo. And it's nice to stop in and check in on Tank's good news and feel good about the day when there's so much darkness surrounding us.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's just about, the teacher had the Zoom session, and it's nice, Tank's good news, but the real story is that the teacher just had to leave the house because she was in a domestic dispute with her husband, because make no mistake, those are through the roof right now, because people are just in close quarters. So I know it's a nice story, and it's Tank's good news, and Ellen will retweet it while she's drinking the blood of an Ethiopian child in a sex cult, but the truth is that woman had to fucking go outside that house and read the story to one of her students, because she was getting beat in her house for not slicing the garlic thin enough. It's what it is.
And as Chrissy probably knows, teachers, and this is a good thing, they're really good people. They're heroes. They educate our youth or whatever. And then they go on Instagram and they thirst trap and they DM Chrissy.
It's what it is. It's what it is.
Teachers have two sides, which I think is great. I mean, they're teaching the kids, and then it's very stressful to teach the kids. And then when you come home, you just got to get banged out. Right, Meditia?
Yeah.
No comment.
I'm just kidding, because you were a teacher for the youth. Like, are teachers really that wild? Were you that wild when you were in Athens, Greece, drinking frappes, teaching kids English?
Teachers are really good people, and we all have double lives, I guess. But everybody has a double life in this world.
Yeah.
And all women masturbate to lesbian porn. It's just, we live in a gray zone, right, Chrissy?
We just live in the gray zone. Yeah.
All right. Well, we also got our thirst trap of the day while we check in with the weather over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on.
You said you're not allowed to eat on the podcast.
What?
You're not allowed to eat on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I got huevos and a bagel. How do you say bagel in Spanish? Oh, y'all know say? Do you have anything to say for, is there any traffic coming out of anywhere? Okay.
Any update on the Iranian clip or no?
No, so far, no. And So far, no. And by the way, I remember the analogy that I couldn't think of before. It's if I'm holding a glass of water and I have my arm out and I hold that glass of water and it's filled with, negative water, like the water represents negativity. And I keep my arm out. I can hold it out for a minute, no problem. 5 minutes, no problem. Hours and hours and hours go by. I can still hold it up. But after a while, my arm's just going to fall. And the liquid hasn't changed. Nothing changed about the negative. The same amount of negative liquid is in that cup. The only thing that's changed is I haven't let it go.
Yeah. So you just think people should let things go, right?
I just think you should take that stimulus check, roll it up in a ball, stick it in your ass, and listen to Eckhart Tolle on audiobook. And then your life will be saved.
Yeah, I mean, look, just fucking let it go, guys.
Just let it go. It doesn't matter, guy. I'm
just
telling
like Frozen. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Cuz, did we put up the thirst trap? Because we got 3 bangers today for thirst trap.
We got some bangers. Today we wanted to give you guys a little bonus because it's Monday. We got 3 thirst traps. First, we got Chloe.
Is that Mrs. Pompous?
I could never, because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
I could never say Chloe Sigmaringen yet. Can you say that last name?
Chloe Savigny. All I know is I moved my monkey to her when she was in Kids.
Yeah, I mean,
The movie
Chloe,
Kids.
I mean, the girl's pregnant. I mean, it's great. It's a beautiful thing. It's strong. It's feminist. But she's still doing the pose that girls do on Instagram while she's got a bun in the oven and she's got a hand over her teeth. Can women just stay home and be pregnant and not put it on the gram? That's my question.
Yeah, really. Do you have to be pregnant and put on your eyelashes? It's like, what the fuck's going on here?
Venetia, can I ask you a question? If you're pregnant and
Are you pregnant, Venetia?
I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
If you're pregnant and you don't post it on the gram, is it like you're not even pregnant?
I think why women like to pose on, like, how there's a lot of like pregnancy photo shoots and whatnot. It's really to embrace your femininity and also your, this new beauty that you're exerting out into the world. I think people just want to feel sexy and, pretty, and that's why they have these photo shoots because pregnancy's difficult.
Okay. You think it's okay for the last month of a pregnancy when because you can't have sex with your husband, it's okay for your husband to have a comadre?
No, I don't.
Okay, we're gonna change the pace a little bit. Since it's a Monday, we're giving you 3 thirst traps, and also we're gonna do a little.
How about this on thirst traps? I'm sorry to cut you off, Yanni. Every Monday, every Friday we're gonna give you Squeak of the Week. Every Monday, because it's Monday, we want you to start your week off right. We're going to give you 3 thirst traps, and we're going to call it Move Your Monkey Monday.
I love it. Move Your Monkey Monday is now a segment. What we're going to do on Mondays, because it's the beginning of the week, instead of me and Chrissy checking our ball smell after a long night of sleeping, Mike's going to check his ball smell.
Wow!
So, Mikey, put yourself on screen. Let's check in with your balls.
Let's check. Let me get my N95 mask on. Mike's dead.
Yeah,
Okay, there he is.
Where's Mike?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
There he is. Yeah, what's up, Mike?
Check it. Check the ball smell.
Yeah, what do you got down there?
We're going to...
They're fine.
Okay, so they're fine. Mike's not in the mood. His eyes are swollen again.
Yeah, I mean, the kid
because Bobby Kelly's been working him to death, but Mike, make no mistake, literally, you got to pick a side now.
Here's the thing. I'm a Greek kid. I'm a Greek kid who's over 40. I don't know a lot of things, but one thing I do know is that Mike's balls are not fine.
Yeah. All right, Mike, speaking of you, let's get our second thirst trap of the day. We found a picture of you from the ancient world, from the ancient Iranian world. Can we get that up? Because this is Move Your Monkey Monday, folks.
Yeah, and this is a throwback. This is a History Hyena HHFOD thirst trap.
There he is.
There it is. This is Iranian Princess Fatima Kunan, and that's, believe it or not, that's a woman. This woman is way ahead of her time as far as being third sexy.
That's very, very sexy. Cause if you don't think she's good, she would have gotten banged out. If she was alive right now, you got another thing coming. She'd get 2 free tickets to a show.
Cause do you know those when they do those history now and thems and they make you believe like Matthew McConaughey was a guy in the Civil War because people look alike.
Yeah.
You think if they pulled that one up with Mike Suarez, you're gonna be like, Mike Suarez is back from the dead.
Cause if you don't think Mike Suarez has got those exact tube socks on right now, you got another thing coming.
Because look at the socks and the shoes.
That's exactly, and that's what Mike has, and it's got a little princess fucking quinceañera dress on that Mike prances around in when he's in San Antonio.
Cuz, can you believe it or not that this woman was considered the ultimate symbol of beauty in Persia during the early 1900s? My question is, would you bang her out?
100% I'd bang her out, then I'd throw her right over the wall with Mike.
Because you said you love Iranians, and she's Iranian. Iranian, yeah.
100% she'd get banged out. Absolutely.
And the rumor supposedly here is that 13 young men killed themselves because she rejected their love. I think that that's probably made up because she was a princess and in power. What probably happened is she wanted to bang out 13 dudes. They couldn't do it, so she had them murdered.
Right. Okay, so let's move on to our third and final Move Your Monkey Monday thirst trap of the day. We like to end on a big star. We can end on I'm not the singer of Like a Virgin.
I think he's dead. I think apparently this is a picture of a corpse. I mean, God, how the mighty have fallen. Madonna, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what is going on with this woman? I mean, she's so old now. I mean, she's got fake butts, fake boobies. I mean, we should try to get Amy Schumer on here because on Zoom because Amy opened up for her.
Yeah, Amy's never going to do our show. It's just not going to happen. I'd love to have her on.
Yeah.
And we could ask some hard-hitting questions, but it's never.
Well, it's okay. We got Bill Burr anyway.
We got Bill Burr today. Like Chris
if he
said,
remembers, because make no mistake, cuz the kid is a tough hang.
Yeah, I mean, for maybe the best stand-up comedian of all time, when you get him on a podcast, you're just really rolling the dice.
Yeah, just really rolling the dice, and we'll see how he does on Zoom. I mean, the kid's got 1,000 other things going on. We love you, Billy. We're so honored to be at All Things Comedy. We're going to get him on today. For the $25 members, can watch it live today. So if you are a $25 member, congrats. If you're not a $25 member and you want to upgrade to that for a month or two, we're going to start doing that. We're going to start giving live episodes to really important guests for the 25s and up. But those episodes will come out if you're a 5 or a 10 or non-toot. Or a toot. I meant to say the episode with Bill Burr will come out, but today it's live. So you get to watch the boys walk on a tightrope with no net with Billy Burr, the general himself.
Yeah. So
3:30 Eastern. 3:30 Eastern.
And I'll tell you what, you watched our episode with the guy, I can't even remember his name, who did the Game Changers video, and you saw how Chrissy was. Chrissy has told me already. He's got his holster locked and ready for Billy Burr. He's going to go wild today. Because make no mistake, we signed with Billy Burr, so Billy Burr has to help us now. And that's what we're going to tell him on the podcast. Like, listen, Burr, you can try to avoid us all at once. We're getting on your fucking podcast because that's the whole reason we signed up to your goddamn network. You're going to help us get bigger.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Or else we'll leave you like Tom Segura.
It doesn't matter. We're out of here. Yeah. So so that's the show. That was because I felt like that Wepa in the morning started out as a snoozer, and then we picked up the pace.
Yeah, I mean, because I didn't think it was a snoozer. I mean, you're a kid who just always in the back of your mind, you think this might be a snoozer. And it's always funny now because people now are sending me videos. One guy sent me a video where his wife was watching a yoga instructor. And he goes, Jesus Christ, what are you watching? Did he send this to you?
No. Well, maybe, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. You probably double tapped it and moved on.
Well, no, because I've been deleting all the requests. If I get a request now, I delete it. So you can't actually get into my DMs now unless if I already followed you. I haven't accepted one message request since this quarantine started because it's new Chrissy. It's Chrissy Salt Bay.
Well, very good. I'll probably post this on the Patreon, but he goes.
Wait, Venetia tried to say something. What did you say, Venetia?
FNB Florida.
Oh, we've got FNB Florida.
Well, let me just say what this kid did, and then we'll close on Florida.
We're giving them a nice long episode.
I mean, that's if you sign up for the Patreon, this is what happens. And if you don't think that this is going to go out as a preview in a week to try to solicit more people from YouTube, you got another thing coming because we're two fucking yarmulked out kids. Anyway, I was saying he sent the video and his wife or his girlfriend was watching the yoga instructor. And he goes, Jesus fucking Christ, what are you watching? And she's like, I'm doing yoga. He goes, this episode's a snoozer.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got in trouble?
It was just funny because like the girl was.
Oh, wait, yes, I did see that one because I think his wife's a piece.
His wife was a piece, yeah. His wife was a piece.
The weather girl, yeah.
Yeah, I just got it. I'm checked in with the weather and it's another look of death. So,
yeah, it's another cloudy skies, yeah.
Yeah, the forecast.
With a chance of divorce.
Yeah, the forecast today is no bueno.
No, yeah.
For Wepa. Yeah, so Florida, because what happened in fucking Florida?
I don't know what happened. I mean, do you know like what fucking didn't happen in Florida? Yeah, here we go. What happened. This guy got arrested on the beach with the American flag shorts on. What did he do? He licked somebody's asshole. What did he do?
This one really made me laugh in the morning because it's just there's something about the Florida sun that either makes you stupid or attracts stupid people. This kid was wanted for homicide in Pennsylvania. So he obviously went and hid out in Florida. Actually, if you're on the lam right now, this is a good time to be on the lam because everyone is in their homes. They can't find you.
Yeah.
But this kid who's wanted for murder decided he was going to throw on his American flag shorts and go to the beach during this pandemic because they just opened up the beaches. And guess what?
Yeah.
He got caught.
He got caught. Well, I'm sure he listens to the History Hyenas podcast because we've been telling you as long as you have American flag stuff on, you can't get the corona. So he was right there. He didn't get corona, but we can help you if you're a fugitive. If you're a fugitive, the flag won't help.
Yeah. So that's our episode. That's a great way to close. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Tell your friends about Wepa in the morning. We're just getting started. This is so much fun. We may do it forever. I
don't see any reason why when the quarantine lifts, so we can't, we're never going to stop doing this. Remember, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, General Bill Burr on Patreon Live for the 25s and ups, and then it will come out at a later date for everybody else. But we appreciate so much. Wepa in the morning. Adios.